Yeah, that look real.
They here to test me for steroids.
Commenting, talking about, yeah, Terence Crawford dirt. He's dirty. He's on that snack. He's on that.
Following news that Canelo will require surgery after his clash with Terence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather took a jab at Crawford, questioning whether the fight was entirely fair. While Floyd acknowledged Crawford's undeniable skill, he suggested that with just a slight edge, Crawford could surpass Canelo. However, Mayweather hinted that Crawford may have pushed himself too far, ultimately causing Canelo harm. This comes shortly after Crawford's own nutritionist admitted knowing methods to cheat but refusing to use them, a stance Floyd views quite differently.
What's up, everybody? I want to give a big shout out to Snack for always supporting and helping me out with this previous fight. Snack strong, baby.
The key point is that Canelo has battled some of the hardest punchers in his division, including Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, and Dmitry Bivol, fighters naturally bigger with genuine knockout power who tested his resilience.
Package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. And it was good. It was a very good point. It was like Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
None of those fighters ever left Canelo in a state where surgery was needed afterward. Then came Terence Crawford, a man who built his career from lightweight, climbing divisions step by step, still seen as the naturally smaller fighter. Yet, when he faced Canelo, he not only claimed victory but inflicted enough damage to leave Canelo requiring elbow surgery. For Floyd Mayweather and many fans alike, that particular detail raises serious questions that just don't sit right.
I know you've worked with Snack before. What kind of edge do you think they give to an athlete?
I don't foresee say it's the edge. I think it's the fighter. Everybody's different. You know, everybody's program is different on Snack. You know, I just use certain things with Snack that other people don't.
Fueling the controversy are ongoing whispers about Terence Crawford's ties to nutrition and performance programs. Much of the attention has fallen on Victor Conti, head of SNAC Nutrition, whose past involvement in doping scandals has resurfaced, with critics using it to question Crawford's success. Conti, however, has strongly denied any connection to cheating. He admitted that some of his past remarks were taken out of context, clarifying that knowing how certain doping tests could be manipulated is not the same as actually doing it. He stressed he never claimed to bypass all testing systems. Still, despite his clarification, doubts linger, leaving the situation unsettled and open to speculation.
Taking Prozac to enhance their performance. You have women getting nose jobs and boob jobs and butt jobs to catch a better man. You have guys taking drugs, trying to turn themselves from a dud into a stud under the sheets with Viagra. We live in a performance-enhanced...
It hasn't gone unnoticed that Crawford appeared noticeably bigger leading into the Canelo fight, something even fans pointed out. Still, Victor Conti stepped in to defend him, addressing speculation directly. Conti explained that while substances like growth hormones can sometimes be microdosed, making them harder to detect, performance-enhancing drugs cannot be hidden and will always appear in thorough testing. He firmly reiterated, "I never said I know how to beat all tests. That is a lie. Knowing how something works and actually cheating are two entirely different things." Conti further emphasized that he has not supplied any athlete with illegal substances since 2003. According to him, every boxer under the SNAC banner competes clean, free from any banned or prohibited drugs.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the 28 world champions that we worked with here at SNAC over the last decade. I love all of you. Thanks for helping to promote ZMA and the fighter training stack. How you like it?
Conti has remained firm in his defense. When asked if he would risk everything on his claim, he declared, "I would bet my life that I have not provided any athlete with a prohibited substance in the last 22 years." His stance has never wavered, no matter how many times the question is raised. Still, skepticism lingers. On social media, fans continue to debate whether athletes linked to Conti can truly be trusted, repeatedly pointing to his controversial past. The infamous Balco scandal is frequently mentioned, with critics recalling that even then, assurances of clean athletes were made.
Y'all gotta really understand that he understands how to do this thing right and the cleanest way to do it. So I know that this man he still has stuff that he has to live past, the reputation and things like that. My dealings with Snack, my understandings with Snack, everything that we've studied and all those things.
For Crawford, this type of speculation is nothing new. Ever since teaming up with Conti, there have always been doubts surrounding the legitimacy of his success, with some fighters openly voicing similar concerns. When Gervonta Davis was asked about the Canelo vs. Crawford fight, he acknowledged Crawford's greatness but still questioned the transformation. Davis remarked that it seemed unusual how Crawford has looked in recent years, pointing out, didn't he get hurt by Gamboa? How is he looking this strong over the past few years? His words added more fuel to the ongoing debate.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin.
Davis highlighted how Crawford has consistently moved up through weight divisions without taking serious damage for years. He referenced the Israel Madrimov fight, noting that even at an older age, when Crawford appeared to be slowing down, he still managed to avoid real punishment. Davis then shifted focus to Crawford's association with Senesi, saying, "That's that Senesi stuff I'm telling you." He reminded fans of Victor Conti's controversial past, emphasizing that Conti had already been caught and even served jail time. Those same lingering concerns, Davis argued, are exactly what Floyd Mayweather continues to point toward.
These years, he ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh, I'm always...
No, do tell, open up.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for it.
You're talking about Victor Conti?
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conti?
Yeah.
Crawford has repeatedly defended himself by pointing out that he has been under strict drug testing protocols for years. Ahead of his 2023 showdown with Errol Spence Jr., both fighters underwent 8 weeks of Veda testing, with every result coming back negative. Crawford has never failed a single test. He insists that SNAC is simply a supplement company, providing him with legal products for recovery, sleep, and energy, items he believes all athletes openly use. Still, Victor Conti's past prison sentence for doping continues to resurface, fueling suspicion. Adding to the conversation, Crawford's physical transformation before facing Canelo drew major attention. His weight gain was so dramatic that it nearly touched cruiserweight levels, despite the fight being set at 168. For fans, seeing a former lightweight carrying that kind of mass was shocking. Crawford even posted a photo with the caption, "Ain't no stopping me." While some praised it as evidence of relentless work, others felt the size looked unnatural. Crawford himself, however, seemed proud of the change.
Yeah, this looks, I don't know, man. He looks like he's on some gear.
That guy is Defo on Peds.
Yeah, I think he is on the PEDs, man, because this doesn't look right, man. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like this.
Conti once again addressed the debate surrounding Crawford's reported 185-pound weight 6 weeks before the fight. He explained that such a number was normal during training camp and would naturally come down before fight night. According to Conti, Crawford's size was not unusual, and more importantly, it was not the result of PED use. Terence is a dog and highly skilled. He's not on PEDs and never has been, Conti insisted. He also highlighted that Senesi works with other elite fighters, including Devin Haney, all of whom consistently pass their drug tests. In his view, The only reason suspicion lingers is because of his own past, not because of Crawford's present performance. Still, both fans and fighters remain skeptical, pointing to Crawford's body transformation and continued dominance at 37. Floyd Mayweather further fueled the discussion, claiming Crawford may have pushed himself too far against Canelo, a sharp statement coming from Floyd himself.
Is the guy right now in the sport that's supposed to be the man, you know, big bad wolf. You beat him, you the wolf. Now it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, who else I'm gonna fight? You beat the shark, you beat the wolf. Right. Dang. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't no more ops out there. It's ops out there, but who gonna make them really want to get up? That's the
shit gotta make sense. Like you said, you be the shark and then you be the wolf.
Yeah.
Amid all the noise, Crawford's trainer, Bomac, shared his perspective, making it clear he wasn't surprised by the criticism. In fact, he admitted he anticipated the backlash the moment Crawford's hand was raised against Canelo. "I knew once Bud beat him, people were going to hate," Bomac said during Omaha's victory parade. For him, the reaction was expected. He believes Crawford's win was always going to spark debates over fairness and raise questions about how he managed to accomplish it, but none of it shocked him.
Before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches. Not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chad.
Bomac broke down the fight by saying it unfolded exactly as the team had prepared in camp. The strategy was simple. Asterisk, keep turning him, keep him on the inside. Asterisk, he explained that when facing a southpaw, the key is to neutralize their right hand while making sure your left hand takes the shorter path. For Crawford, that meant controlling angles so Canelo's power punches had to travel across his body, while Crawford's left could shoot straight down the middle. According to Bomac, it wasn't about being flashy but about executing fundamentals. Exactly what we drilled in camp. He did it. Punch selection, catch and release, everything, he added, praising Crawford's discipline and precision.
Canelo, choose one, please.
Guys, we gotta go. We don't.
Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? Just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy.
Bomac revealed that Crawford's conditioning was tested differently this camp. They brought in UFC fighters to ensure he could handle Canelo's power while keeping his legs strong throughout the fight. That was the one concern Bomac admitted he had going in. "I told the team make sure he can absorb that power," he explained. On fight night, Bomac felt that preparation paid off. Crawford took Canelo's shots effectively, maintained his movement, and proved his conditioning plan worked exactly as intended.
Champions. Like, he beat Canelo as an undisputed champion, and he beat Better Beef as an undisputed champion. Bivol historically might go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. If you beat Bivol and you beat Canelo, I mean, Crawford might have surpassed TBE in Floyd. Floyd has never beaten someone as accomplished as Bivol.
From Bomac's perspective, there was nothing unusual about Crawford's performance. He credited it to months of preparation and flawless execution of a game plan designed from the very beginning. Still, he admitted he knew the talk wouldn't stop. For Bomac, this undisputed win carried even greater weight than the others because it etched the entire team into history. Asterisk, instead of just a fighter going in there, instead of just a coach going in there, it gives us a better chance at going in as a team. Asterisk to him, Crawford's triumph was about elevating everyone who worked alongside him.
Looking back at like Floyd's career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight, and that's what led him to be so great. You know, because he fought the most champions, beat the most champions. You know, got the most money for beating the most champions.
When asked about the possibility of Crawford retiring, Bomac made it clear he isn't ready to close that chapter. Asterisk, he made it look so easy. He's got 2, maybe 3 more in him. Asterisk, he said confidently. Bomac even suggested that if Crawford wanted to step up to middleweight in pursuit of a 5th divisional crown, he would fully support it. If he wants to challenge himself, yeah, I don't mind, he added. That remark was significant, signaling Crawford's intention not to cut back down but to remain in higher weight classes where the risks and rewards are greater.